This time, on Highway Thru Hell.
Holy crap.
Double trouble.
It's done. She's rough.
2 wrecks
This thing is mangled.
on one road.
It's gonna be a problem.
Test team reliable.
We ain't gonna be out of here before dark.
A beast of a load. Locks horns with Brian.
Oh, jeez.
And a nasty battle scar
All right.
for Jamie.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
It's another night on the mountain. Green, green, and green. Merry Christmas, brother.
Near Hope, British Columbia. It's a wet start to the holiday season. But tonight,
How was the hill?
4,000 feet up on the Coquihalla Highway,
Some pretty big flakes falling.
the mountain pass is anything but merry.
This is definitely no holiday, that's for sure.
Near the Coke Summit,
That's a lot of snow.
Highway Supervisor Tom Agar is tracking the storm.
We're expecting 15 centimeters. So all the resources are out.
Just up the road,
There's a set of super beats up 35 every day.
a loaded B train is stuck in a snowy pullout.
That's not good.
The driver unable to lift off.
Coming from Vancouver, and I'm going to Acme, Alberta.
That's a bad day when that happens.
I'm hauling grain, and I'm gross out at 63,000 pounds.
This is a big truck. That's a lot of weight.
Minutes later, a 30-ton wrecker from Jamie Davis Towing
According to a couple of the drivers, it's nothing but a sheet of ice up there.
and mechanic Brian Rash are heading up the mountain.
I'm out of town right now, so I'm sending Brian up.
We're a little wound up.
It's Brian's first heavy job, working solo in the 30-ton Mack.
Usually, I maintain Jamie's fleet and keep all of Jamie's trucks running.
Not today.
On the way, at the Box Canyon chain-up,
Jewelry required.
Brian makes an important stop.
Going up the cope during a snowstorm, you need to chain up. Yeah.
Okay.
Minutes later,
Here comes my man right here. Oh, this isn't good.
Brian gets his first look
Yeah, nasty.
at the spun-out B train.
Let's see what we can do here.
It's a big truck, and there's quite a bit of snow on the ground.
Good evening. Bruce. Brian,
Blocking the pullout,
we'll do it.
highway authorities want the fully loaded grain truck on its way.
Nerves are up.
But Brian can't do it alone.
Okay, sir.
Okay, you ready?
He'll need the driver's help.
It's a fully loaded Super B. He's maxed right out.
The biggest thing is to try and get him moving. Hopefully this is gonna work.
You know, tough job.
Okay, here we go.
But underneath the snow,
Come on. Come on, baby.
the soft shoulder is working against them.
The Mack is scratching like mad.
Can't get enough traction. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy.
On the highway through hell, closure is not an option. On the Coke, a loaded B train
Come on, baby.
stuck on soft ground. is testing Jamie's top mechanic.
Can't get enough traction.
I'm having a hell of a time getting it moving.
Ain't happening.
Brian's first battle in the 30-ton Mack.
I've already dug a hole, as you can see.
Needs a new angle.
Even an experienced guy, he's gonna have a tough time to do that job.
The driver's engine is overheating,
I don't want to hit you too hard with straight cable.
so the next attempt may be Brian's last.
I'm a little bit on the nervous side.
Okay, let's give it a whirl.
I'm going to try the best I can.
Fighting the slick and soft ground.
Yeah, baby, come on. Hook up, hook.
The Mack starts to move. The 50-ton load.
Let's get it cleared and get it out of there.
Come on.
But as Brian merges into the live lane,
Yeah.
Can't slow anybody down.
he spots something in his mirrors.
We got somebody running.
The highway supervisor trying to get the driver's attention.
Your back brakes are on, eh? Nope. Oh yeah, they're stuck on.
The driver, you really couldn't see. One set of axles were dragging.
These are stuck on, eh?
Is?
Back ones.
No wonder it was so hard.
The wheel's not turning. Make a whole bunch of difference.
They must be froze up out there.
The whole trailer, I think, is froze up on us.
Using a blowtorch, the driver thaws the air lines that feed the brakes.
Just got it on there.
And Brian applies some brute force.
Beating the drums.
Okay.
Then just all of a sudden they came loose.
You did a little heating. I did a little beating. See if we can get rolling. Hey. Okay, we're going to give her.
With everything rolling, Brian and the B train
Yeah, baby.
are on their way.
We managed to get it to the top of the hill.
Yeah. But Mac did her. Yes.
Despite a mountain of obstacles, Jamie's veteran mechanic
Nerves kind of relaxed a little bit.
pulls through.
It worked out really good.
It's nice to have Brian there, that I can rely on him. He did a great job. He walks the walk.
Not too bad for an old fart, eh?
The next day, on the north end of the Coke,
No fresh snow. It's actually beautiful up here.
the holiday freight runs
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
are at full throttle.
Is it busy up there? Oh, yeah, nice and busy.
Pretty slick. The top of the hill to Merritt.
But just after 10 a.m., 25 miles north of Merritt,
Bad action.
a fully loaded transport
There's a jackknife truck. He's in good, too.
has just crashed.
That guy went right into the rock wall. Blocking the entire road. Everybody's lined up and stopped here.
Minutes later, a reliable 50-ton wrecker
We're heading out near Lac Lejeune.
and crew supervisor Dylan Greenwood are en route.
pretty icy out here. We're gonna see what we got once we get there.
And you got the Christmas rush coming through. All it takes is one person to lose it a little bit and end up in the ditch.
Dylan arrives on scene.
It's a mangled mess, that's for sure.
It's a pretty bad jackknife. Ripped the cab right off the frame.
The driver is okay,
Let's go to work.
but the coke is anything but.
Got any movement northbound? Closed northbound.
With high volumes of holiday traffic,
Merry Christmas.
I have to get this trailer moved off the highway.
but minutes later,
I think we may have another one.
near the back of the lineup,
2 trucks got tangled up.
there's a second crash.
Holy crap.
Just 550 yards from Dylan's jackknife.
3 trucks, 3 times the work. It's a completely different beast.
Unfriggin' real. Any word on that accident?
On the coke,
Did they reopen it?
north of Merritt,
Long lineup.
2 major wrecks, minutes apart,
Holy crap.
have shut down all northbound traffic.
It's a mangled mess, that's for sure.
Dylan's on scene at a jackknife,
The road's completely closed.
and just 550 yards south in the lineup,
We have another one. Another one?
there's a second crash.
2 trucks got tangled up.
A 53-foot trailer and a tanker mixed up.
The sheet of ice when it happened.
Now there's 2 separate accident scenes.
Highway officials are counting on reliable towing.
I don't know what's going on with that one up there.
I think the whole side of the van split open.
Hopefully the tanker's good. I know those guys carry dangerous goods.
With another wrecker heading to the second scene, Dylan stays with the jackknife. And to get a lane open fast,
Straighten her out this way.
he'll do something unconventional.
See if we can pull it.
Bend the trailer, loaded with furniture, into the tractor.
Coming. Beauty.
That's not the most ideal situation, but priority number 1 is to clear the highway.
It's a quick fix.
They're letting us go through now slowly on a hammer lane. Fantastic.
But Dylan's recovery is far from over.
We just started to move.
En route to the second accident,
I got a call telling me there's been a bad wreck.
operator James Luke closes in.
It's safe to say that there's probably a pretty big mess.
Have fun, boys. Have fun.
We hardly ever have 2 wrecks this close together.
James steps out
Oh, man.
and discovers 2 rigs
This thing is mangled.
in rough shape.
So when I first arrived, there was quite the odor.
How do you like that? 100 years of winemaking, family winemaking.
The odor turned out to be bottles of wine.
Approaching the long line of traffic, the wine truck failed to stop, sideswiped the tanker, ripping its own trailer wide open.
It's busted in half. The floor had actually, on the impact, broken away. The side of the trailer is ripped open. Not good news.
That sucks.
But his first concern is the tanker.
These fenders are heavily damaged, bent and folded into the tires.
The rig is carrying 3,000 gallons of engine oil.
This is a potential hazard. Just thank God he didn't rip that tank open. We need to get it off the highway.
So James
I'm gonna cut some stuff up.
comes up with a shortcut to get the tanker out of the way.
Oh my God. I'm getting too old for this. I'm gonna cut the fenders off.
Taking a chop saw to bent metal.
There's one piece. Just huck it off to the side.
Within minutes, the tanker's wheels
Okay,
are free to roll.
we're gonna get this off the highway right now.
The tanker
Just drop the trailer at the Lac Lejeune. He's gonna get it off the road. Okay.
can move ahead to a safe pullout.
And it feels good to get him to safety and just send him on his way.
But the other truck, loaded with wine,
It's a hell of a mess.
won't be so easy.
I need an unload crew. We're gonna be here a very long time.
550 yards north. At the Jackknife,
It's not going to be drivable.
Dylan has made enough room
One lane is open.
to keep traffic moving.
It's key to keep the hammer lane open.
But now
I'm just going to back up so I'm in position.
he has to finish the tough recovery
Got to get sideways to it.
while keeping one lane open. With one line doubled up on the front of the trailer, Dylan will try to winch the wreck away from the rocks. But the tight angle
Seeing if I can get it to move.
will be a serious test.
This is a fully loaded trailer, so there's some good weight here.
And right away,
A little bit of pullback.
Dylan can see
It's going to be your problem.
his plan won't work.
Give it a little tug to see how it would react. We're not able to get it moving.
Making a tough call,
I'll block the road and then drag it right out.
Dylan needs to close all lanes.
I just need to get myself across the highway so that I'm in the right position to pull on it.
I'd rather not block a lane.
But it's the only way to get the wreck out of the ditch.
Highway 5 north is closed now. Oh, great.
I got the optimum amount of pull. It's the only option.
With stronger rigging and a better angle, the semi begins to move.
I go at this accident scene like any other. One piece at a time.
Keep going. Little bit. Beats me in the office. Perfect.
Finally,
Right there.
the trailer is on the road. But still caught in the ditch is the tractor.
The axles on the truck are in rough condition.
There's definitely no axles left.
Hopefully we can get this out in one piece.
Just south at the wine wreck, James Luke has his own sticky mess.
This trailer, it's no longer going on the road, as you can tell.
And a big offload ahead.
We're dealing with bottles of wine. 12 bottles per box, and there's thousands of them.
By 2 p.m., a transfer trailer
Just watch yourself, guys.
and more reliable crew arrive on scene.
So that's the trailer up there. We're gonna unload.
Yeah.
Bring cheese and crackers?
My biggest concern right now is to get this done during daylight. We got to try and get this done as fast as we can before we all become popsicle sticks and this wine goes bad.
James is about to get his first look inside.
I'm hoping that everything's still attached on pallets. Oh, look, we got alcohol.
The first 2 pallets are in good shape.
They're all wrapped up and stacked, and we could easily unload it with a forklift and a pallet jack.
But further in,
Oh, we're gonna have to hand bomb it.
bad news for Team Reliable.
There is a lot of cargo damaged.
I think the first 2 pallets are the only ones that are probably still good.
Not a good day.
We ain't gonna be out of here before dark. There's no way in hell.
Anyone know if northbound is open? Yeah, it's closed.
On Highway 5, north of Merritt,
Who knows for how long?
Keep coming, keep coming.
Reliable Towing is in a race to clear 2 major wrecks
Perfect.
on the same stretch of road
Right there.
at the same time.
It's very rare. 1 wreck is a full-time job. 2, that's a completely different beast.
Oh, look, we got alcohol.
At the second crash site,
Oh,
James Luke has discovered hundreds of boxes of wine.
we're gonna have to hand bomb it.
Must be removed one at a time.
This trailer, unfortunately, is gonna have to be fully unloaded by hand.
Earlier today, the wine truck was torn open after crashing into a tanker truck. With a transfer trailer on scene,
I'm the guy who's in charge of the situation right now.
Go for it about this much, okay?
James Luke leads the battle to salvage the $250,000 load.
We gotta move fast to save the wine. The wine is very expensive.
If exposed to the elements too long, the cargo could spoil.
Just remember, this whole entire load has got to go in that trailer.
The pressure is on.
Oh, Lord. It's gonna be a long night.
Up the road,
We're still waiting.
at the first wreck,
The tractor may see some shop hours.
Definitely.
Dylan's final task is the crushed cab.
Bringing this thing back up onto the highway, you want to keep it in one piece.
Adding to the pressure,
Here.
the highway remains closed for the recovery.
Highways departments and maintenance contractors like you to keep the highway open as much as possible. It's more stressful.
Keep going.
But in the final pull,
Coming.
Dylan catches a break. The slick road works in his favor.
Good there. I'm just gonna back up on an angle here and just push that cab over on that thing.
The wreck is on the road, but the cab is in no condition to be towed away.
See if I can line it up so I can tow it.
Using the hydraulic underlift,
Watch up. Open that sleeper back up.
Dylan realigns the back end of the tractor.
Nothing's gonna save that tractor, so
Now Reliable's lead operator
just gotta pick it up from the front and I'll be able to pull it out.
can take away the tractor and return for the trailer.
It's good to get this thing cleared off the highway and get it done.
We're hustling.
550 yards south,
We still got some more to go.
the offload of hundreds of boxes of wine pours into the evening.
It's pretty exhausting work.
But just after sundown, a surprise helper shows up for the last push.
I'm done my job. No, James needs a hand.
Came here to do all the hard work.
On a day like this, everybody's got to pitch in.
Okay, so we'll slide that out of the way for now. Whoa.
By 9 p.m., the offload is complete.
We got all the wine off the trailer.
And the high-value cargo is on its way.
Ready?
Team Reliable tackles double duty.
That'll work.
On an unforgettable day.
That's a one for the record books for reliable.
Just pulling the last one off the road right now.
Open for business.
I'm gonna go home and drink myself a nice cold glass of milk. Hot diggity!
She was a little slippery there.
160 miles southwest in the Fraser Valley.
Okay.
Mission towing boss Ken DePerrin rolls to a call.
We're on our way out back a mission in the rural area.
Just a little icy there, you gotta watch yourself, eh?
Winding up a secondary road,
There we go.
Ken arrives at a notorious bend. And over the edge, finds a vehicle.
Wow.
At the bottom of a ravine.
It actually slid right over the bank and down 75 feet.
She's down in quite a hole there.
Went for quite a ride.
The driver
Hey, I'm
How you doing, Ken? Pleased to meet you.
is still on scene.
He wasn't hurt really, so he was pretty lucky.
I started losing traction, and that was it. It was like a magnet and sucked me right in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that hurt my feelings, my ego.
I bet you.
I guess the hardest thing was his pride.
And Ken knows this corner all too well. 2 winters ago, on another job, Ken witnessed a close call.
This is a very, very sketchy corner.
Just about had an accident here.
You gotta be careful.
Joining Ken on scene,
Wow. He's down there.
operator Craig Hookey will hump down the rigging.
Gives me the dirty work.
It's not the first time Craig's climbed down a bank,
I'm gonna pull some of this cable and you can lower me down on the cable.
but today,
You got 2 lines to take
No,
down.
I know, but you're gonna lower me out on this one.
he's on edge.
I was a little nervous going down there.
Oh, come on, Craig.
No,
You're okay. You're getting carried away.
it's very slippery and lots of snow.
Ken offers reassurance
I've done it a million times.
and guides Craig down the bank.
Oh, Craig is a gung-ho, go do it type of guy.
You hang on to that cable.
You're just about there.
Maybe today's getting a second thought.
Arriving safely at the bottom, Craig spots a problem.
We got a log down here, might get hung up.
Let's just hook it and see what we got.
After rigging to the SUV,
Oh, actually, I can pull it out of the way.
he removes the first obstacle by hand. But up top,
So we gotta be careful out.
traffic on the slick road has Ken nervous.
Watch your back.
I gotta keep my eye open on the cars.
People just fly up and down that road.
As the wreck crawls up the slope,
It's a ways down.
dozens of obstacles hide under the snow.
Got some big logs down there. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that. Make sure they don't jam up underneath it.
It's gonna be tough to get it on the road.
Coming up!
Near Mission, BC,
Watch your back.
on the edge of a slick road,
It's a ways down.
Yeah, it was a ways down there for sure.
Ken and Craig race to bring up a wreck
It's steep.
on a slope littered with logs.
We got to make sure it doesn't catch on a tree.
To avoid any snags, Ken uses his 1-ton to steer the truck
Clear. Go ahead.
around a minefield of obstacles.
Winch it side to side to make a path for it to come up.
Alternating his 2 winch lines, Ken walks the vehicle up the hill.
We need to move it that way, I'll use that line. Want to move it over, I'll use the other one.
With the driver watching on,
Quite the hike up.
Ken's experience makes for a quick trip up the bank.
He's a pretty talented guy. He always got something up his sleeve.
It's always nice to get it where you want it.
And the legend has one final trick.
Now we just got to pull ahead with it a bit here.
Keeping the wreck suspended,
We over the snowbank yet?
Ken skillfully maneuvers it
You're good. Keep going.
up and away from the snowbank.
Okay,
It's nice when you got up in the air.
ready?
You can line it up wherever you want it.
We're going over here.
There we go.
That's a very nice trick.
The customer
Well, I got your truck for you.
Awesome.
couldn't be happier.
Thank you.
Pretty happy that we got this done very fast.
And the mission team heads for home.
Another good job, buddy. Okay.
You still got it, eh? That job was a win-win.
The next morning in Hope,
Ready? Hey, Betsy.
it's a shop day
Where no?
for Jamie and Brian.
This winter, I'm a 50-50 man when it comes to towing and mechanical.
Today's maintenance is on the pride and joy of Jamie's classic fleet, Mighty Mo.
I rebuild these trucks and make them look pretty, but I also need that truck to work like it was brand new.
Nearly half a century old, Jamie's Holmes 850 is about to get a modern upgrade.
This is a hydraulic tank, so we'll put this on, maybe we can test out the winches.
We've actually done work to the winches to upgrade the clutches. We're also adding a hydraulic motor.
Three years ago, Jamie restored the 40-ton record,
Bart, hammer it.
and the vintage machine went to work.
There you go.
And the Mo is still a powerful weapon
Okay, brakes on the truck.
on Jamie's front line.
Mighty Mo's the tank that I take into battle.
Today's hydraulic upgrade promises to make the aging heavy more reliable.
The hydraulic motor to run the winches is a lot more of a steady power source.
But as Jamie helps Brian up top,
Yeah, all good. All right.
I'll get this working thing. Oh!
Put my head up and bang my head right into the forklift.
All right.
He's taking a pretty good hit.
Yeah, you got blood.
In hope,
All good.
Jamie and Brian
Cool.
are working on Mighty Mo.
Oh. All right.
But I just banged my head right into the forklift.
So I'll go clean up. I must have a rag around here somewhere.
It looks a lot worse than what it is, but he's definitely got a leak in the head.
Dripping pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm just clumsy. If you were really to look at my bald head, there's dints and scars everywhere.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Clean it up and get back to work.
Jamie shakes it off. And with Brian, they're soon back to finish the hydraulic winch installation.
You gotta test it and put it through some maneuvers to make sure that it's gonna be okay.
So I'm gonna give it a test here.
Watch your head.
Watch my head. Yeah.
Then, using an old record,
Look it out.
they fire up the new feature on the classic split boom Holmes.
High speed.
Oh, yeah.
These winches are working top shelf. There's no hiccups here.
That's working good.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Everything's perfect.
All she needs is a wash job now.
So I'm 100% happy.
Well, that's cool.
Later that day,
I guess we can get trucking, eh?
Jamie's back in Mighty Mo for a job on the edge of town.
So we're just headed now, just locally in Hope. Apparently this tractor trailer just stuck a little bit.
It's a mountain road.
Oh, it's right here.
So going into this thing, I already know it's windy and steep in some areas.
You know, I've never actually been up this road.
Half a mile up, Jamie arrives at his target.
Wow.
A stuck transport hauling a loaded sea can.
How's it going?
It would help us if you can get it up.
Okay.
The cargo and its owners
Yeah, welcome to Hope.
Thank you.
Welcome.
have come a long way.
5.5.
5.5?
We've got some new residents. They're from Switzerland. They've packed everything in a container.
Now, all of the family's possessions are bogged down 220 yards shy of their new home.
He's going to need a hand here getting winched out of this situation.
So if he can turn around.
But before Jamie runs a winch line,
up is hard time.
He walks the narrow and unfamiliar road.
We're going to go up there and have a look.
Oh, you're in the bush. You're killing me here.
It's a steep trek to the family's property.
You know, this guy, he must be taking hikes in the Swiss Alps every day.
Oh my God.
Because he's in good shape.
How much more?
But at the top of the road, Jamie discovers
holy moly,
a problem.
He's not gonna turn here. Not gonna do it.
We've got a skinny road here.
No, he'll never turn that around in here. Not big enough.
There's just no room to turn around anywhere here. Not gonna happen.
In the hills outside Hope, BC,
he's not gonna turn here. Not big enough.
Jamie's back road job has taken an unexpected turn.
Too shallow. Too not big enough.
A container truck filled with a family's belongings can't reach its final destination.
There's no room to turn around. It's not physically possible to get it right up to their house.
Mighty Mo won't be able to tow the truck to the top. But Jamie's not about to walk away.
We have to just get it as close as we can for these people to unload it.
Before getting another foot up the mountain, Jamie will use Mo to pull the truck out of the mud.
Okay, start him up.
The driver's gonna help me, give me a little bit of fuel and spin his wheels a little bit.
Mighty Mo digs in.
Hey!
And the shipping container is on the move.
This should be an easy deal. But things can go wrong in a minute.
We're just nice and slow.
Okay.
We got it as close as we could for them to unload.
I think, go over there. We'll dolly it off, and you go home.
Might have to do a little bit of walking, but no worse than the Alps.
The container is safely parked a short drive from the house.
You can back the car up and...
To be unloaded by Hope's newest family.
I'd like to make it more convenient for you, but maybe helicopter, eh?
These people have been on a long journey. Their whole life is packed up in this container.
Finally reunited with their possessions.
It's loaded until the top.
It's an early Christmas gift for one excited family member.
He was so sad to put it in the container, and now he got his animal back.
That makes me happy,
Yeah.
It's a good day for me.
It's gonna make their move to Hope feel more like their home.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mighty Mo did the work.
Yeah.
Good night. You guys have a good night.
It's always gonna throw you a curveball. But at the end of the day, you're gonna get the job done just the same.
He wanted to be close to nature, and he's close.
How's everything looking?
The next morning in the Fraser Valley,
It's all good. Must be Christmas.
trucks of all colors and sizes roll into the aggressive towing yard
Ho, ho, ho.
for an annual tradition.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Well, it's actually really cool to hang out with all the competition and do something good for the community.
The Tow Truck Toy Run is organized by Jamie's nieces, Jazz and Tia Davis.
Every single year, it gets bigger and it gets better. We couldn't be more thankful for the crew getting together.
Merry Christmas.
But this year, Santa's riding in
Woo! Merry Christmas.
on a green sleigh.
Merry Christmas.
Got to ride in somehow. He didn't have Rudolph and the sleigh, so a tow truck's the next best thing.
Hey, Merry Christmas. How are you today?
And there's something familiar about old St. Nick.
I'm not sure, but I know it's one of the drivers.
You want to get a picture with Santa? Who's in the outfit? The undercover Santa.
Wow. No, I don't know who was wearing Santa.
He hasn't spoken much, but looks kind of familiar to me.
Hours before the party,
I don't know what to think about this thin pillow, but we're going to get it all tucked in.
Al Quiring was cajoled into suiting up as the Jolly Red Elf.
I got a little belly and my nose and my cheeks got a little redder. It's beautiful today. Terrific day for all the boys and girls. All the tow truck guys have all pulled together to raise some awareness, to bring some gifts. It's fantastic to be a part of it. It's a little chance to extend some Christmas cheer to other people. And hopefully it's going to make a difference in their lives. Ha ha! Merry Christmas.
Next time.
Don't stop there.
On Highway Thru Hell.
We're sliding. Jump out. Jump out.
An unexpected turn.
Kurt, move! Out of the way!
Becomes a terrifying moment. A head-on crash
Going for the Trans-Canada spin.
on the Trans-Canada Highway
Closure's not an option.
tests Jamie's tow buddy.
I'd like to get this thing going.
And a backroad beast
The maiden voyage.
is brought back to life
Is it your first day?